Go ahead.
Thanks, Jen. Does the White House have any reaction to Facebook's decision to suspend President Trump for 2 years? Was this a reasonable consequence for what he said?
Well, as always, it's a decision for the company to make and any platform to make, and clearly they've come out and made their decision. Our view continues to be, though, that every platform, whether it's Facebook, Twitter, any other platform that is disseminating information to millions of Americans, has a responsibility to crack down on disinformation, to crack down on false information, whether it's about the election or even about the vaccine, as we're trying to keep the American public safe and get more people or return to normal out in society. And I think as we look at it, we learned a lot from President Trump, the former president, over the last couple of years about his behavior and how he uses these platforms. It feels pretty unlikely that the zebra is going to change his stripes over the next 2 years. We'll see.
So does this decision validate what President Biden has repeatedly said about Mr. Trump, which is that words matter?
Well, I don't know that it's a validation. I think the president isn't the only one who thinks that. Words do matter. Words do have an impact. We saw the impact on January 6th of words on social media platforms, and we've seen the impact of words as it relates to disinformation traveling around the vaccine, around election integrity. So, of course, we think words matter. This is a decision by a private sector company. We'll see what their evaluation is a couple of years from now and what other steps they can take, most importantly. Go ahead.
Jen, our reporting indicates that the Biden administration is considering counter cyber attacks to stop the ransomware criminals in Russia. How big a factor is the upcoming summit in that decision making? Is there a concern that if you did that before the meeting in Geneva, it could derail the talks? And if it doesn't happen before then, what message does it send to Russia after these multiple cyber intrusions?
Well, let me first say that we always reserve the option of responding to behavior or actions that are unacceptable and are harmful. And some of those responses are seen and some of them are unseen. And we typically don't give a timeline on that in a public capacity.